Tokyo nights, neon lights, lost in the city, another life. Drinking sake, feeling right. Got faded in Japan, what a sight.
What's up, faders? Welcome to yet another action-packed episode of Got Faded Japan, and I am your host, Johnny.
And I'm your co-host, Tom Tokyo, and I'm back.
That's right, Tommy's back. And as you fine folks know, Got Faded Japan is about two dudes, booze.
Japan and the motherfucking news.
That is correct, and this is episode number 733, and I am proud to be drinking Sapporo Golden Star. This is an amazing Japanese beer. I think it's a Happoshu, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Happoshu.
It's a Happoshu, but I mean, I don't know. I think my taste buds are pretty shot. Beer and Happoshu taste about the same to me at this point.
It's not bad. I would say that one's a good bang for the buck.
Oh yeah, dude. This right here was 140 yen, right? Which is like what? Well, in American dollars, it's like what, 50 cents?
Right.
It's pretty much free. It's free.
Don't remind me, because I'm thinking about going back to America and during the summer, and I'm like, yeah, I know, man. Because like basically, the yen's so weak now. Right now, it's basically Japan is like monopoly money outside Japan.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I don't think I can go back or leave Japan for a while, a long while until that situation.
Dude, I'm kind of obligated because of the pandemic and some other bullshit and like personal bullshit. Like, my family has not met my wife or my child, and they really want to meet them.
Your family doesn't have Zoom? Skype?
Dude, it's not. Yeah, they do, but come on, man. You know it's not the same.
It's kind of the same these days.
Ish.
Hi, Mom.
You ought to hear my mother. She's like, "Oh, I love him. I want to give him a hug and a kiss." You know how they are.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, and I can see that happening in my family too. Yeah. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, this is a very, very cheap. Let's not use the word cheap. Let's use the word
economically efficient.
Oh, Tommy breaking out the thesaurus. And what are you drinking, man?
English literature major. I'm having a sampler platter. I'm going to start off with a Happoshu as well, the red ones.
Oh, good. Very nice.
Kirin. I'm done with the Kirin, man.
Kirin's good. Yeah. You know what? I've been thinking about what you look like with those sunglasses. And you kind of look like that guy from Natural Born Killers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson?
Yeah, Woody Harrelson. You look like Woody Harrelson, dude. You've got the circle sunglasses, the color. Yeah, dude. If you had a pistol, I'd be shitting my pants if you had a pistol. Oh, I said the S word. Sorry.
The red. Sorry. Yeah, no, you can curse. Like him. My child's in the other room.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. It's fine. We can curse as much as we want.
Well, father of the year.
Yeah, but like, yeah. So I got these in Harajuku, and I've always I had a really nice pair of like red sunglasses.
Yeah.
The ruby red lenses, and like I bought them for like $5, not even like a couple of dollars at a recycling shop.
Yeah.
And I wore them for a while, and then I lost them or broke them, or I don't even remember. But like, I used to wear those red sunglasses, and like everywhere I went, it was like, man, those sunglasses are fucking cool, man. Those are cool. Everywhere I went. So I was like, man, I got really attached to them. Then like, like I said, it broke, lost, whatever.
Yeah, it sucks.
And I've been hunting for them for years, and they finally had them at Harajuku. I walked by one of the sunglass huts, and I was like, yes.
What, the same exact kind?
Not exactly the same, but the same color. I like the color, man. Killer instinct.
That's cool. Now, I got a question. When you wear red sunglasses for, let's just say like 2, 3, 4 hours or something, and then you take them off, is like real life kind of strange?
Well, it's strange when I started wearing them again, because like we bought them at like Harajuku, and then like I wore them for a little bit, and then like...
Well, Harajuku, everything's strange.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. But then we went back to Shibuya, and I was like looking at like some of the lights and the flashing neon signs, just looking through the red sunglasses, the tinge, going, whoa, that's trippy. That's good, man. Yeah, so when you weren't around, like my buddy Dan from Chicago, like he's a professional photographer, came out here, and he's a Japanophile. I think he's been here like this. I think this is 8th time.
At this point, everybody's a Japanophile.
But he's like, I don't know. I'm wondering why he just doesn't want to live here, because I think it was 8th to visit Japan, I believe.
Well, for some people, visiting Japan is better than living in Japan, because when you come here and you visit, everything is super awesome. And then when you live here and you got to pay taxes, then you're like, oh, man.
Right?
Everything kind of changed a little bit. It's tax season. We're all screwed.
Point taken. Yeah, but like, yeah, no, he came up here and he did some pretty cool shit. Like some of it I was around for, like some of it I wasn't.
Yeah.
He did like, because he always finds like weird, wacky shit. Like I think I told you on the phone, like he did the Dekotora event.
The trucks, yeah.
So if you don't know those, like they're like basically a U-Haul that's just pimped the fuck out.
Pimp My Ride.
No, dude, Pimp My Ride. Those guys would fucking break down and weep if they saw some of the pimp and shit they got going. They're nuts.
Oh yeah, Japan takes it to the next level and then beyond. Yeah, it's super dope here, dude.
And I was thinking about going. I was actually thinking about taking my kid because it was a family friendly event and it was 24 hours. But dude, it was like way up there. It was like the northern part of Saitama.
Dude, that's like 2 states.
Yeah,
Saitama's massive.
Yeah.
It's
so
like
that's kind of why I didn't go, because my wife's like, that's cool. I'm sure he'd love it, but at the same time, that is hella far, and like he's not gonna fucking pay attention on the train. He's gonna be causing problems. Like,
oh yeah, I guess.
I was kind of like, she's right. So like he went there, I didn't, and he went to I think in Shikoku. He played with some capybaras.
Cool.
That was pretty cool.
Cool.
Capybara, if you haven't seen it,
I don't want to do it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Cool. What is it? Explain to the public.
Capybaras, they're I guess the largest rodent member, and they're the size of a large dog. They're pretty big.
It's like rats the size of a dog. It's like not Shredder, it's like fucking Splinter.
Yeah.
It's from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They're kind of cute though. They got like a droopy bearded face.
Yeah. It's like Splinter.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
It's like Splinter, which is funny because I got a guy in the next show named Shredder that's going to be on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Shredder 1984. But and that's for another time. But speaking of your kid, actually, faders, if you're watching us on YouTube, and you should be, don't forget to subscribe. But yeah, we're on location, and right now we're in Tom's kids' playroom. Yay! This is how I get to hang out with Tom. We got to like make sure our schedules line up, and his kid's asleep, and so on. So
You can
yeah.
Oh, what is this one?
Oh, you bought my action figure that I made. My Star Wars
like,
figure.
you can't say it like on. If you can't see this on video, then shame on you. But like, yeah, Johnny painted this.
Yeah,
it is a nice, like, what, 18-incher stormtrooper.
Yeah, no, it's not a stormtrooper. It's the Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, no, it's a desert stormtrooper.
The desert stormtrooper is like 1990. Wait, like from the war, the American War. No, I forget what they're called. I think it's a scout, isn't it?
Is it?
It's a scout. I think it's called a scout. Dude, there's fucking people. So many people right now are going crazy. Like, oh my god, you guys don't watch Star Wars, or at least you got to be updated. But anyway, I made this, and your kid got it, so that's cool. I'm a great friend.
Yeah.
And
actually, you were a pretty good friend, because asking price was like $200, and I just like. In your art gallery, my kid just ran up and grabbed it and started flying it around. I was like, put it back. Don't be touching the artwork. Tell that to a fucking 4-year-old. Then he wouldn't leave it alone. I was like, I'll give you $100. And Johnny's like, sold. I was like, okay, thanks for giving me the friend discount on that one.
True that. But yeah, wait, so we can swear in here, or we can't swear?
Yeah, so
we can swear.
Jesus Christ, what do you fucking think?
Well, I don't know. Your kid's in the other room. I don't know. I thought this was going to be a family friendly show. So
fuck that noise.
Okay, there we go. All right. So faders, you've been hanging out with me for pretty much every week for quite a few years. You haven't seen Tom in quite a while, since actually the Christmas episode where you were Beer Claws. Yes. Thank you very much for doing that. That was a lot of fun. We got really drunk in the park after that episode. And
we did
indeed. And I want to know, Tom, what have you been doing since then? You had a friend that was visiting from the States, and he did a bunch of wacky stuff. But what about you, man? How's your work? How is everything?
Work's fine. Like, I'm just like, actually, I saw Adam 3. Because I'm up.
Everybody loves Adam 3.
He's a good dude, but like, really I just literally just saw him a couple of days ago, because I was mailing him, and like my wife's thinking about moving, and like we hung out a couple of Christmases ago for a kind of a family friendly event.
Yeah,
and she's like, oh, mail him and see, like, what's his area like, and blah blah blah. And like I just by coincidence I happened to be working in his area, and he's like, oh, tell me
construction.
Yeah.
Wow, what are you building up there?
Not building, we're just gutting like an old resort.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so much fun.
It's all right.
Do you have like a jackhammer?
Yeah. I do get to play with power tools, but not the jackhammers, not the hardcore stuff. But
really, you got to work your way up.
Yeah, apparently so.
You got a yellow belt right now. You got to wait until you get like maybe a blue. Then
don't remember. Work's not bad. Like I wake up at 5:30 in the morning for sure, but like I just like. I guess I got used to it, but like crawling through like scaffolding in these teeny tiny places, because I'm like, dude, I'm 6'3", I'm the biggest guy there. So it's See, that's why you get used to it. I'll put it that way. It's not fun.
I can never do construction because I'd be like the average size guy there. So pretty much there's nothing special about me. They're like,
I don't know, man. You ought to go online, man. There's a lot of construction work for just drivers only, man. You get a license, like they're paying top dollar for that shit.
I can drive around. I gotta.
Yeah, it's like right. You gotta fucking. You don't even have to know the directions, right? GPS do most of the heavy work lifting.
That's true. But I mean, you get to do all the fun stuff because you're a big guy, you know, like when you're in your crew, I mean, you guys are taking down houses and buildings and resorts,
I
whatever.
wouldn't call it fun, dude, because like I was like massively out of shape. I've dropped like 20 or 30 pounds since I started.
Yeah, dude, you fucking like you got so much muscle now.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, you could tell on your face that like the baby fat, you know, your little like chipmunk cheeks kind of went away or
Also,
whatever.
and I started in the middle of the summer. Like, you haven't been to Japan in the middle of the summer. It's in like August. It's fucking hell.
Yeah, it's like an inferno. So you're there, you're in your suit, and you got a sledgehammer, and you're breaking shit down like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I mean, it's great, man. Fantastic. I mean, as long as like you don't like your back doesn't go on or anything like that, you're golden.
Yeah, man. Other than that, like, I don't know, like, yeah, like a friend was visiting and like, oh, a couple of things related to you in this podcast.
Oh, shoot.
Like, yeah, my buddy Dan, like, unfortunately, you weren't able to meet him. That's unfortunate, but you know, shit happens. It's
Shit
cool, but,
happens.
like, no, but like, we went to a little place called Golden Guy. You might have heard of.
Oh, God, the Golden Guy, you know, one of my friends, he's got a bar there, Deathmatch from Hell. Actually, we interviewed.
We went there.
You went there?
Yes, we did.
Did you see my
Yeah,
thing?
actually, he specifically wanted to go there because he saw it on like one of your live podcasts. He's like,
Wow.
that place looks pretty cool.
It's the best bar in the whole area. Yeah, Golden Guy's great. Okay, Fitters, the thing about Golden Guy, when you go to Golden Guy, you got to go there early because, I mean, it fills up with tourists. It is kind of a tourist trap at this point.
Yes.
Again.
We'll see. Okay, that's what we did. We did go there early.
Yeah.
Deathmatch from Hell wasn't actually open. That's the one he wanted to go to, but we just like went around and scoped the others. Buster's.
Go.
Yeah, Buster's is good.
Buster's, is that the anime one?
No, it's like a musician, like old-timey musician, like music bar, kind of old-timey rock
Okay,
stuff.
you got to explain Golden Guy to like all the people that are listening to the show.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about that. Like, so there's this area. It's like Shinjuku, and it's like it's really like a rundown, like old-timey kind of old-fashioned area. And that area has been around for decades and decades, and really hasn't changed much. But like, there's a bunch of just teeny tiny bars that are like shoebox size.
Shoebox bars, yep. And it's on the edge of Kabukicho, on North
Yes.
Kabukicho.
Yes.
And actually it used to be 5 times bigger. It used to be super massive, but then the government built they tore it down, they built up these government buildings.
Mm.
So you know, like right where that walkway is that has like kind of like the big trees around it and stuff. Like right down left of that, they used to be all Golden Guy. Like the whole area used to be just like right now there's like 200 shoebox bars, but there used to be like 1,000, right? Which would have been, I mean, that would have been paradise. I would have loved if I had a DeLorean. There's 2 events that I would love to go back to. Seeing Jimi Hendrix put his guitar on fire. That's number 1, top of the list. Number 2, going to Golden Guy in the 1960s for one night only. That would have been amazing. Oh my God. There would have been thousands of little shoebox bars there, and I would have gone to every single one of them.
It's pretty cool. It's funny as you mentioned like the DeLorean, the time capsule thing, because like
Time machine.
Yeah, or time machine. But it is like it is almost like a time. No, it's almost like
We've been drinking.
No, it's like it's almost like a time capsule thing. You just go in there and it's just like really old timey.
It is.
Like you're right, that tourist thing, because like I think you mentioned it like years ago, but I hadn't been up in that area like for whatever reasons.
Mhm.
But yeah, dude, it is all tourists because you're just walking around there. You're just like looking around. I was like, are there any Japanese people other than the bartenders and owners?
Yeah.
I swear to God, I don't think I saw like a single Japanese person except for unfortunately there's 1 or 2 that's like, fuck you guys, you can get out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's still a few of those around. There's just members only. So I think it's kind of implied like they don't want gaijin there. Also, like I think you mentioned this before, but like it's all Aussies.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
wait.
I swear to God, like I've never seen so many Australian people in one place.
Wow. Well, Australians are awesome, dude. I love Australia.
I'm not complaining, but
I
like,
love Australia.
I'm not
Future destinations. It's on my bucket list to go to Sydney and Melbourne.
I'm not complaining. I'm not saying anything bad about the community because, like, you know, especially in those teeny tiny shoebox bars, you know, you got to go to the toilet. You're like, ooh, excuse me. Everyone's kind of got a jockey around so you can move the toilet. But like,
It's called a shoebox bar because it's the size of a shoebox.
Yeah.
It's expected when there's like even
but,
2
you know,
people in the place.
No, I'm not bad mouthing the Aussies. Aussies are like, fucking great. You know, how many problems do they have with any of the Aussies up there? Zero.
Yeah.
None whatsoever. But like, no,
Mm-hmm.
but like, yeah, it's all fucking Aussies, I swear.
Really?
Yeah, even my buddy was like, "Oh, mate, how you doing?" And then like,
Maybe it's like right now it's like or at that time it's some kind of like an Australian holiday season or something. Wait, was it during Christmas or something?
yeah, it was thereabouts.
Yeah, whereas for them it's summer break
Yeah,
because it's summer there, so
fair
they're
enough,
on
but,
summer
like,
vacation.
I
Summer vacation.
swear, like a lot of Aussies. And what else do we do? Oh, there's always Shibuya. You know what? I didn't realize how badly I needed this, but we got to hang out in Shibuya and just do streeters, and it was fucking awesome because like I've had a kid, I've had other like parental responsibilities. Like I gotta go to Shibuya. I just fucking hang out. Not even for New Year's, not anything really crazy, but it's nuts.
All right, I met you about 15 years ago at Tatsuichi.
Yes.
It's like a standing dive bar at the end
we
of
did that too.
Sendagai, right? Center Street. Now, the thing is, I gotta ask you, did you go to Center Street?
Yes, we did.
Of course.
We also hung out in Tatsuichi.
Did you go to Tatsuichi? Yes,
did.
you did. There we go.
My buddy wanted to go, and like, yeah, of course we like they're doing like 1 liter pints now.
1 liter pints. Oh
Yeah,
my god, that
cheap.
place.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I met my wife there.
I met my wife there too.
Oh my
That's
god,
fucking wild. Yeah, it's not surprising. I met you there. So like, yeah, a lot of interesting things have happened. It's a good place.
yeah.
So like,
yeah.
it's been around. It's I guess I've taken like. I used to teach in like community centers where like we're allowed to be more friendly and fraternize, not in the naughty way, but like, you know, with some of the students. But like senior, I took some senior citizens there, and they're like,
senior citizens.
yes,
Really?
yeah, dude, you know the Japanese senior citizens, they like to throw down a party. They're
Yeah,
like,
they do.
They
do.
We want to go to a good bar. Where do you drink at? I was like, come right this way. Took him there, and they were like, oh, this is like World War II era pub. This is how things used to be in like World War II era. And it was just like basic. I don't know how long that's been around, more than 20 years, but like, yeah, it's like it's keeping to its roots.
Well, kind of. I mean, I love standing bars. Standing bars are absolutely fantastic. The drinks are usually a little bit cheaper. You can meet a lot of people and stuff. You can practice your Japanese. You know, a lot of people want to practice their English if you show up or whatever. So standing bars, like a lot of people when they come to Japan, they don't want to go to a standing bar. They're like, standing bar? What the fuck is that? I want to sit down and relax. But no, actually, when you go to a standing bar, it's like the best place to go to. I mean, that's what I met Tom.
They're really, yeah, they are. But they're really good if you like. Standing means mobility, so it's easy to like jockey around a couple tables and just walk around.
Yeah,
you're not confined to a seat.
Mm-hmm.
You just sort of really easy to talk to people and maybe bring home a few nice ladies. I know I definitely did that back in my day.
Oh, geez. Now, another thing about standing bars, which is kind of cool, is you can gauge your buzz a little bit better because the thing is, like, when you sit down and you drink like 5 or 6 pints and then you stand up, you're like, oh shit, and it kind of hits you, right? But if you're standing, you actually drink a little bit slower, and then the thing is, you can kind of gauge it because, like, since you're standing, your buzz, you're kind of like rolling with your buzz at the same time. It's not just going to hit you like a ton of books or something, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so
at least in my opinion.
No. I'm agreeing with you. Basically, yeah, what you just said. I agree. Well, yeah, but it was interesting because like I got all nostalgic and introspective because I used to live like, you know, a 5-minute walk from Tatsuichi, and I used to live like next door to Womb, and I was like, you know, the guest house and the crazy.
Oh, that's right. You live next door to Womb.
Oh yeah.
How the hell did you survive living there, dude? Oh my God.
That's the thing. I got like really introspective and like started thinking about it, and I was talking with my buddy about it, like, you know, just like, you know, he's a really good close friend, like, you know, bounce ideas off of.
Yeah.
Like, how did I survive? I don't know, because it's liquid insanity in a bottle. I swear, because like
you mean like tequila?
No, but you can't stay in.
Yeah.
You cannot stay in. I lived there for a year and a half, almost 2 years, and like I think out of that entire time, I maybe stayed in and had a quiet one like twice out of the entire year and a half, 2 years I lived there.
Well, it's like living in Manhattan then.
Yeah, but like not only that, but it's also the social like structure, like how do you say, it's a guest house, which aka dormitory for foreigners.
Oh yeah.
So like
house.
Yeah, so like even if you don't want to go party, like people are practically kicking down your door and going, dude, we're gonna hit Tatsuichi, we're gonna hit this bar, let's go to the club.
God, I kind of miss those days.
I don't, man. Like I think I had enough for like 10 lifetimes just living there, just doing that, because like I swear to God, like I either had a girl stay over, or I went out and partied all night and went to work the next day.
Yeah,
it was nuts. And if I do like getting back to like, you know, your time machine, if I could hop in a time machine and go back to that one, I actually wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
No. Once was enough, dude. And I think like there were a couple people that moved in there. They stayed there like short term for like a couple months. They got to get the lay of the land, know all the cool places, network a little bit with some of the other people, and they, you know, they got to know stuff. And then they're just like, dude, I can't take it. This is too much. And then they move like a couple stops down, and we see them out like, you know, pretty regularly still. But like, I think that was probably the smart play. But me, I overcompensated because I worked for like a black kaisha, one of the. They're called black cash, like exploitive companies where they work you to fucking death. So I had like a bunch of cash in my pocket, and like I did a year of what was essentially a prison sentence, and I just overcompensated after I told them to go fuck themselves. I went way overcompensated.
It's an English school where you work like 80 hours a week, right? And so
I was doing 100 plus.
Okay, well, it's like one of those. It's like an English school, and because they have your visa, right? So they're like, oh, we have your visa. You have to work these hours. Oh, you got to work a little bit of overtime. Oh, somebody's sick or whatever. And so they basically work you to death to the point where like you either leave Japan or you quit or you become a raging alcoholic like this guy right here. No,
all of the above.
All of the above. There we go.
But yes, yeah. So pretty much. So I overcompensated and went the other way and went, fuck this noise. I'm going to live my life my way on my terms. And I did.
And look at you now.
To the extreme, but yes. Yeah, no, yes, I got introspective, but like, man, like we were up there. I didn't go there for New Year's, but like, man, like the nice ladies walking around there in very, very short skirts in the dead of winter. Like,
yeah, Tokyo hasn't changed in 60 years, dude.
Yeah, no, I know, like, you know, especially Shibuya, because like I've been just looking around going like, oh my God, I used to live here. This was my life for a year and a half. I got all introspective and like, but it's still like,
it's weird that you say that because Nakameguro, where we're at right now in your place, is only 2 stops away from Shibuya. In fact, if there's a
buffer, I'm gonna say you are correct in that saying that, sir, but there's a buffer.
Yeah, there is a buffer. But if we walk for 20 minutes right now, we would be in like the center of Shibuya.
Oh yeah.
We'd be right there. Yeah, just it's 20 minutes up the hill directly in that direction, right up there, right over there. We can be in Shibuya. Let's go, bitch. Let's do it. I got beers in my bag.
But it was nuts. I got really introspective though, because like, you know, there's been a lot of coming and going with the shops closing. You know, like the Starbucks closed down. The fucking iconic Starbucks across from like Hachiko's closed down now.
Did it really? What?
You didn't hear that?
I go to Shibuya all the time, but I never go to Starbucks, and I never go to that place right there. I'd stay away from there. But yeah,
whatever. But like, okay, you can you're free to have your opinion on that, but like, it's done.
Wow. That's insane. What are they going to turn into? A Disney
I don't know.
Store? It's got to be a Disney store.
No, because I was reading it because I'm doing construction work now. I was reading there's just a standard work order. They're gutting the building. They're going to like remodel it. I don't know what's coming next. That can't stay there for that long though, because that's like prime time real estate. That's like the center of Times Square, like fucking Japanese.
That's true. But it is Starbucks.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Starbucks the world.
Starbucks is like boom done. So like, what's coming next there? I don't know, but it's got to be something big.
Disney.
Dude,
what else?
I wouldn't put it past him. Why the fuck not? Mickey Mouse jump up and go. Arr!
Name another corporation that is as big as Starbucks that would have like any kind of McDonald's.
Marvel, man. No. Sorry. You got me there. That isn't my Disney. Yeah, you're right. You're correct there, sir.
I could see a huge Disney store right there. I could totally see that. And then they have like a bunch of Gundam shit or whatever, or some kind of like anime stuff in the front. So like, because that's like tourist central.
And nobody knows though. Nobody knows.
Did you know that Starbucks was the busiest Starbucks in the world for like since it opened? Since it opened, it was the busiest Starbucks in the world. All people that work at Starbucks all over the world know that that's the busiest one. It was nonstop busy, even early in the morning. I remember 22 years ago when I first came to Japan and I was working in Shibuya at a fucking office. I would go to Starbucks at 7 o'clock in the morning, and that Starbucks would have a line out the door of all these drunk people getting their coffee before they go to the office or whatever. Yeah, that place always was busy. It didn't matter.
I used to love that shit because like that's like when I used to live there, like that like was my life. So like I was actually manager of like a
Starbucks.
No, Starbucks. That might have been more fun. That was an interesting job. No, but like a junior college.
Yeah.
So I was an assistant manager, like the English department or something. So I'm walking around like nice 3-piece suits, like, you know,
Ooh.
7 in the morning. I'm just like walking around nice 3-piece suit, and like every time without fail, I'd just be walking like past Womb. You know, it's just you would see what I call it, the wreckage of Shibuya, because you see like 20 somethings just bombed out of their mind, still going from the night before. And I'm not an asshole. I don't mess with anybody because like it's like, you know, you went out, you had your fun. But I always got a little bit of a kick out of it, just like walking by and seeing people just like doing the zombie walk, just fucking stumbling around going,
You know, I'm surprised they didn't say, "Hey, what's up, Tom?"
oh, that are you kidding me? That happened all the fucking time. I had people run me down in the street going, dude, man, I know it's like 8 o'clock, but where's the next party at? And I'm like, dude, you not fucking see this? I'm going to fucking work, dude. Like, I don't get me wrong, partying's great, but like, I got to do something to like keep the, you know, pay the bills and keep the lights on.
All right, dude, you're in Dogenzaka wearing a 3-piece suit, dude. They probably thought you're a pimp.
Probably.
All right, let's be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised, man. Nah, but like, I didn't have the fedora, like, you know, the ball and like, you know, leopard print fedora. So I probably wouldn't be a pimp.
No pimps wear fedoras anymore. They still have alligator shoes,
I don't
though. Alligator shoes, man.
Never go out of style?
Not for pimps. That and pinky rings.
Oh, really?
And gold teeth.
Pinky rings. Oh, yeah, pinky rings for the bitch slap. Nice backhand.
For some reason, they always have a pinky ring. I don't know. I tried wearing a pinky ring because I thought it would be cool. I didn't like it. Kind of like offset my balance. And I was walking in a curve. I'm like,
No?
you know, yeah, it's weird. It's like when I don't wear my watch.
I don't wear jewelry.
Thing.
I'm just not that into it.
You're wearing sunglasses now.
It's not jewelry.
Kinda.
Jewelry.
So
maybe the
when you wear sunglasses indoors is technically considered jewelry. When you're outside, it's a necessity. And when you're driving,
faders,
also.
Bling bling, motherfuckers.
There you go. Just take out your gold tooth too.
Yeah, no, it was nice, and like, god damn.
Yeah.
We went out there drinking like a couple times. It was a couple days after New Year's. And like, you know, there's New Year's is a big like blowout, just crazy max.
Yeah.
But then you know, it was really calm for like a couple days.
Yeah.
And then after that, everybody's like, oh shit, we're gonna have to go back to work soon. We can get like a few more parties in, right? So I went right back up to like party.
Oh, that's cool.
A lot of like ridiculously short skirts. The women there were sporting it.
Dude, it's like that every day. It's like that right outside your balcony right here, dude. Seriously.
Yeah. But even
dude, you're hanging out with dudes breaking down offices and buildings and shit.
Yeah,
dude.
but like, man,
you gotta hang out more, dude.
Fucking hell, yeah, but like,
he doesn't get out much anymore.
I do not. Oh, I did for a while. I was like, god damn.
Oh man. Well, you know, it's good to get out every so often.
Yeah, well, it was good. And I have been to Shibuya during the daytime because I think like
you're talking like a tourist, to be honest.
Fuck off, Johnny. I live here. I've been here too long.
You're talking like a tourist. No offense to any of the tourists.
No, but like, no, I went up there like with you during the daytime, and it was fine. Like, you know, because like for your art event and blah blah blah, take some pictures, I'll help you out, be your assistant. And you were a good friend. You bought me some beers. You're just like, hey, dude, here's some beers. Like,
that was early December.
Yeah. That was a while ago, but like, yeah, it's different. Like, yeah, man, it's fucking nighttime. Ooh, that shit ain't changed.
Yeah. Well, it's Shibuya, dude. It's crazy.
It's fucking awesome. I love it. Shibuya don't go changing. Like, I know all the shops and the shit have changed, like, but like it's still the same. Like, it's still the same beast. Maybe just a different animal. Maybe just with a different color paint over it.
All right, man. Get your mind out of the gutter. Crack another beer. Let's get into the news.
All right, I'm gonna bust down the news.
Yep. All right, Faders, we're gonna take a little break, and when we come back, we've got the news. On that note, peace.
Punch it.
There we go. Whoa! Look at all this. Hey, what's up? I'm Johnny, aka the SPILT Ink, the one and only, and today I'm going to make a popsicle painting. I'm really excited to do this. I've got all my paints here. It takes about this much paint to make a popsicle painting, and I've got my two other most important ingredients. Very strong hot coffee. Oh, actually, that's not that hot, but still, it's strong coffee. And I've got punk rock music. With these two things, nothing could go wrong. All right, with that said, let's rock. And we are back, faders, and we've got the news. And I guess, Tom, since you haven't been on the show for a while, I think you should go first with the news. So,
you want to give me the first go?
Yeah,
It's very sporting of you, Johnny. Thank you.
No,
I
try to be a sport. You can read off your phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, then let me just move this over here like this. There we go.
This is a weird one that popped up on my radar, but like Ukrainian-born model winning Miss Japan reignites identity debate. So let's take a while to unpack that. What do you think's going on here? Well, I think it's in the fucking title. Never mind. Let's just go.
Dude, this is big news. Everybody's talking about this. This is huge.
This is interesting. There have been racial barriers, and it has been challenging to be accepted as a Japanese. That's what a tearful Carolina Shino said in impeccable Japanese after she was crowned Miss Japan on Monday. The 26-year-old model who was born in Ukraine, moved to Japan at the age of 5, and was raised in Nagoya.
Cool.
She's the first naturalized Japanese citizen to win the pageant. Her victory has reignited a debate on what it means to be Japanese.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, here comes trouble. While some recognize her victory as a sign of, quote unquote, the times, others have said she does not look like, quote unquote, Miss Japan. Her win comes after nearly 10 years. After 10 years after Ariana Miyamoto became the first biracial woman to be crowned Miss Japan in 2015. It was interesting. She was half African American.
Well, what about Osaka, the tennis player? She's Japanese.
Yeah, but she's not a beauty pageant queen, though.
Well, she could be if she wanted to be.
She probably could. Like, okay,
she is cute.
No. I'm not dissing her. I think she's awesome. She's really super cool. But like, she's not a beauty queen. This is a slightly different topic. I understand like the line of questioning where you're going with it.
Okay.
Yeah. Back then with a Japanese, it's in the article. I know too much and I'm over speaking, but with a Japanese mother and an African-American father, Miss Miyamoto's victory raised questions about whether a person of mixed race should be eligible to win the competition. Oh, fucking hell. I think that one's okay. Now, the fact that Miss Shino has no Japanese parentage has upset some people on social media. And you know what? Like, it's a bunch of quotes and like different
perspectives or whatever. Yeah.
This one's
60 lines of people's opinions, whatever. But I'm gonna
we just give our own opinions. Let's not delve into that.
Can I go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Go for it.
I think, you know what? If you live in Japan, all right. If you live in Japan, you're paying Japanese taxes and you've been here for a while and stuff, why not? Why not? I mean, seriously, anybody can go to America and do something in America and become like, well, can they? I don't know. Can a woman go to America and become Miss America if she's not American? If she's like from like Russia or France or Mexico or someplace?
Technically speaking, yes.
There you go. So I think like then it should be okay. I think, you know, the pendulum should go both ways where you could pretty much do anything.
I'm gonna politely disagree with you because in America is like it's a bit of like more multicultural
melting pot.
Yeah, quote unquote a melting pot, but multicultural, multiracial. And I have no problem with a woman, being black or brown, being crowned Miss America. No problem with that.
Yeah,
Miss Japan, like that's like. I don't know. To me, it just signals a bunch of creepy old perverts going, "Oh, we want a white chick."
All right, you took this into a completely weird zone.
But like, come on, dude. Like Miss Japan, like I don't know, man. Like even I'm open-minded about a lot of stuff. I don't know if I agree with this because she's like white.
So who cares? So who cares? She grew up where she grew up. Since she was 5 years old, she lived in Japan. She grew up in Japan. So for her, Japan is her country. So why should she be denied the right to be Miss Japan when she speaks fluent Japanese? She pays Japanese taxes. She's on the pension, Shakai. I'm sure she's technically Japanese. I bet she's got a Japanese passport too.
She probably does because
So why shouldn't she be Miss Japan?
Society doesn't see it that way. Come on, dude, because you've been here, like, I've been here 20 years. You've been here 22 years. Like, we're not Japanese. We're not seen as Japanese, and we're never going to be.
Well,
and I'm okay with that. Like,
I don't have a Japanese passport. So
I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Well, technically, like, we probably
pay a lot of Japanese taxes.
Yeah, we fucking do. Don't get started on that one.
Oh, boy.
Don't get me started on that one, but, like, dude.
Every time I see my accountant, is like, Johnny, I'm really sorry, but you got to pay more. I'm like, God damn. Wow. Yeah. So, but anyway, so the thing is this, though, man. The thing is this. Okay. If you have a Japanese passport and you grew up in Japan, you should be able to be Miss Japan or Miss any country, right? I mean, if let's say I moved to let's say name a country, Ecuador, and let's just say I have a kid that's
You're not
born
a
in
spring
Ecuador.
chicken. You're a little bit past your prime, buddy.
Dude, Picasso had kids when he was 90. So it doesn't matter. So anyway, so if I had a kid in Ecuador, right, and that kid grew up speaking Spanish, and that kid's got a job paying Ecuadorian taxes and stuff like that, of course she could be Miss Ecuador if she wanted to be. In my opinion, and I just threw Ecuador out there, it could have been any country or whatever. So I think, yeah.
Well, don't get me wrong. Like, I hope, like, because, like, obviously, like, you saw him earlier. Like, I have a child here. I hope, like, he fits in and
Think about Dano, man.
But, like, the Japanese do not see it that way. I don't know if I see it that way because, like, we are like.
You want to limit his rights?
No, not for him because he was born here. No, dude.
Bingo.
Don't be taking this in a fucking dark direction.
I'm not taking it in a dark direction.
But, like, we are not
at all
Japanese. We are, like, have the status of honored guests. It doesn't matter how fucking well we speak language.
No, not me, not you. But this lady's in a completely different situation. She's been living in Japan since she was 5 years old. If you say she can't be Miss Japan, then you're gauging her by her skin color, dude.
So you're saying I'm racist?
No, I didn't say that. I said you're gauging her by her skin color.
I'm going to admit this. I don't like white people.
No. Dude, you're not listening to me, dude. Wait. So she shouldn't be Miss Japan. Why?
I think it's
Why?
just. I think it's a little bit weird. Also, like maybe I'm biased.
She's been here since she's 5 years old.
Okay. That's you know what. I'm going to be honest. Like, I respectfully disagree with you, and I think it's fine to have this debate.
Sure.
I'm going to respectfully disagree with you, but, like, also, like, Japanese women are hot as fuck.
Now you're sexist.
Oh, I'm just biased. I might be biased. Come on, dude. You got a Japanese wife as well. Japanese women are hot as fuck. Jesus Christ. Even going to the convenience store, the hair and makeup and nails are all done. It's like, God damn. There's another thing.
I understand what's going on. You don't think the white girl is sexy. You're just like, she's not as hot as that girl. She shouldn't be the queen. That's why.
No, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
I am going that far.
You are going that far.
I am going that far, dude. I crossed the finish line. I'm like,
dude,
we are the champions. I went far.
I don't discriminate. I've lain with many white women. I've lain with many Japanese women, other shades, black, brown. Don't mind. I don't discriminate, but I don't know. I think this is fucking weird.
You think it's weird?
I think it's fucking weird, dude, because I just do. I don't know what else to tell you.
I don't know. Okay, well, yeah, I guess you're biased.
Okay, I mean, maybe I'm biased and maybe I'm wrong. Like, it's like, it's a little bit, it's just one of those issues. But, like, okay, you disagree with me. I respect that. Let's just respectfully agree to disagree on that.
Okay,
I think it should have been.
I don't think that maybe you should further in this debate.
I
can't change this guy's mind, especially after a couple of beers. But anyway. That's nor here nor there.
Need another beer for this next article. Oh, what's going on here?
Well, I think the most controversial article is that one. It's all downhill after this.
Downhill.
Thank you for watching.
Didn't you mention you had some nice articles about murder?
No, I thought I was doing it. I thought this was a family-friendly episode. I thought we were gonna do it with your kid.
Come on, man. My kid's asleep.
Really?
Whatever we want.
You're like, dude, don't say any bad words.
I mean, we're not
in the other room.
I said when he was in the room.
Okay, okay, all right. So let's see here. Well, all right. There's no murder in this episode, or in this. Well, actually, I think in this episode, but it is a little bit unusual. It's a little bit strange, and so yeah, let's get weird.